Hey, how y'all doing? This is Tyler Austin with MyGeekCentral.com. What I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna show you how to download Xampp, a local host server for your personal use, free of charge. Very useful for coding, and if you're writing in PHP. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead. You can go ahead and go to Google, type in Xampp. Alrighty. Go ahead and scroll down to Xampp for Windows. This is a Windows tutorial. Go ahead and click on Windows there. Scroll down a little bit more. You can put this on a thumb drive. You just dial the exe file. It's for the portable version. Uh, you can use the zip files as well if you're good with zips. But go ahead and click on Xampp Windows 1.7.7 installer. There is a zip files as well if you want to use those. It's up to you, but the installer pretty much does everything for you. Go ahead and click installer. It's going to give you a few seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. So it's going to go ahead and it's going to ask me to keep or discard the file. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. That is if you're using Firefox. If you're not, you think you should. Now, this is going to take a few minutes here for it to download. I already do have Xampp on my desktop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up to the point where it's only got like one screen left, and then I'm going to cancel it because pretty much at that point all it does is it loads this, it finishes downloading the software, and then it just comes up with a your finished screen, and then you're done. So I'll skip that little portion there, and I'll move on to showing you what you can use Xampp for, and how to set it up, set your security settings. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video right quick, and I will start it back up when I got it done downloading. Thanks. Alright, so once you get it done downloading, you should come up with a screen down here that you can go ahead and click the installer, or you could go ahead and you could just as simply just click the download link on Firefox. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this up here. And I'll be honest with you, the reason I did this because I went and canceled that download, and I'm just opening it up from right here. Since I already have it on my screen, why not? It's going to come up with a little notice. Go ahead and read it and click OK. Go ahead and click next. Make sure the destinations go into your C drive. It honestly, it's more convenient that way. Just go ahead and put it on your C drive. You could probably put it on your program files as well, most likely. But file destination, they automatically put it there. So I haven't personally tried to see if it would work any other way. So go ahead and put it on your C file. If it's not putting it there, I would say go ahead and try and put it wherever they're asking you to put it. And then if it doesn't work, go ahead and just put that C, the double dot, and the backslash Xampp backslash, put it over in that C file or C drive. Go ahead and click next. It's going to give you a couple options here. You can create a desktop icon if you want. I do. Going to click that. Start menu. Go ahead and click it, and the service install the service actions. I don't install the service actions. You probably could, and you might want to. I personally haven't seen what they've done yet, and I'm sure I'll find out pretty soon because I'll end up needing them most likely. And it does ask you to download them later on, but for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to go ahead and just click those two and then say install. And if you end up needing them for whatever your purpose is for it, go ahead and install them. If you don't, then you can just go ahead and click install. It'll give you the option to install that stuff later. And it's going to come up with a warning, like I had stated earlier, from me to probably abort this If it doesn't, whatever, I'll let it keep going. But it did earlier when I tried to do this. So you can go ahead and let it just go through, install. It's gonna just basically extracting all the files. And you can notice if you can read quick enough on the screen there. I don't know if it's too quick for the uh, recording software, but it's skipping all these files. And yours isn't going to be going this fast because it's skipping all the files that I already have on there. Um, so it don't need that. Don't need to re-put it on there if it's already on there, right? So it slowed down a bit here. Pops up finish. Go ahead and click finish. Congratulations. Would you like to open it now? Yes. It's going to give you a little warning saying it's already running. In my case, whatever. It hasn't been installed correctly, and I'm just going to say this program is installed correctly for right now. I can fix it later. So I already have it running, as you can see here. You're going to want to check mark. It's probably going to pop up saying you don't have Apache service, blah 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 blah. Go ahead and click OK. It'll still stay checkmarked. Start both of these. It'll come up with admin. I'm going to show you. You can go ahead and if you click admin, it'll bring up the screen. There you go. There's your local host. But let me show you another way you can go ahead and access this. If you just type in localhost right into your browser, bam, you're right on it. On your screen, because it's the first time you're ever downloading it, possibly, it's going to ask you English, different languages. If you're English, choose English. If you're not, then choose whatever language, of course. So the first thing you're going to want to do is set up your security settings. Mine are already set up, so basically on your screen it's going to be showing unsecure for both these two options here, and basically this means that anyone can access your files if they're on if they know your IP address, so on and so forth. So you go ahead and put a password on there, help protect yourself a little bit. So to do that, you're going to go ahead and click on this link down here, localhost/security/xampp.php. Allowed for local host only. You can go ahead and type in your password. In my case, it'll be my current password. I'm not going to do this because, I don't have to. So, my current password. In your case, go ahead and type in a new password. Repeat that password. Cookies. Make sure your cookies clicked, and then select this box here to save plain text the password. Click password change, and once you've done that, go ahead and click back to security, and you should be showing secured now instead of unsecured. You can secure this too if you would like. I don't see the point in it, but to each their own. If you want to secure it, go ahead and secure it. So now basically, just in case, go ahead and stop your Apache and SQL and start it again and refresh the screen, make sure it's still there. Now let me show you what this is for and what you can do with this. And I already got a file set up, so I'm just going to go ahead and open up that file. Localhost / mygeekcentral. I got it right here. I'll show you where this is coming from. It says mygeekcentral. That's from your title of your script. Let's go ahead and open that, and bam. It allows you to basically view your script without having to have your host or domain. If you don't have the money for a host or domain yet, you can go ahead and you can download Xampp, have a local host on your computer. It's mobile, doesn't require internet, very handy. So let me go ahead and show you where you put this file. In order to do this, and I'm trying to make this video pretty quick, but so C drive, if you remember correctly, we saved it to there, Xampp, and you got to save everything in your htdocs. Okay, what I do is I make a folder for each one, and then as you see up here, I put had to choose to open this file, home.php, from that folder. Otherwise, if you just save it to right to here, for example, this index file right here, if I were to type localhost /index, and I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what pops up, because that index file your main menu. Of course, if you know anything about HTML or anything, indexes ordinarily your uh, home page. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, and I'm gonna open up my script. I'm gonna show you. Got my HTML open and closed, my head title, uh, as I showed you before, right here. That's where you can see. That's what the browser allows you to see what the title of that page is. That's how it recognizes it. So if it doesn't show up on the actual page itself, if you're on Windows, it'll show up like right here on your tabs. In my case, it shows up right up here. My Geek, or if not, if you're on Windows, I'm sorry. If you're on Internet Explorer, in my case, it shows up here, My Geek Central. So no one sees that text um, inside the page, but you don't want to put anything personal, or of course, anything. You never want to put anything personal, of course, in your script, but until it's posted or something, maybe you can use that as a way, just so you know what website it's going to, so on and so forth. And I just got a title on there. I got closing my head. There's many other things you can put in your head. I got my body open. Got a header, navigator, blah 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 blah. With opens with divs, but I don't have any style typed up yet. CSS. So of course you're not going to see any of this. And I just real quick threw this together for the point of the tutorial. Got the content, added a little tiny paragraph index in there, as you've seen on the other page, and then I add a little footer with a home in there, just so that I can, without having to do anything else, I just put that footer in there so that it dropped down that home from that index, that little space there, just to test it out, for the sake of the tutorial. So basically, that's what you can do. I I save everything just like I showed you here. I put it in the htdocs folder. Make a new folder. You can have multiple websites, and you can test each page, of course, by just typing in that folder name and then the document name, so that you can keep everything orderly. Because, like I showed you earlier, this index file, this is actually, that's actual software to the, or not software rather, but coding and script and images to the actual software. So if you delete any of that, you're going to lose essentially, the program. And I know this because I tested it out. Because I can't stand having all these here. Now you can create like images folder, and you can stick all these images in there and everything. But as long as you keep this index file right here inside this outside of a folder, you should be fine. But honestly, that's about it. If you have any questions, just let me know. Put it in the comments below, and I'll be happy to try and help you out. This is Tyler Ross with MyGeekCentral.com. It's not up and running yet, but it will be soon. Thanks.